What we're going to do today is we're going to try a little experiment. We're going to modify our standard Yamaha R3 MT03 exhaust to give it a slightly louder note. I've seen other YouTubers do it. I thought we'll give it a go, just using our standard exhaust, and just basically we're going to drill a hole through the baffle plate and see what the end result's going to be. So I've got the bits I need, but I'm not going to ruin my own exhaust, so I've gone ahead and bought a second-hand one, so if it fails and doesn't work or I don't like it, then I can just put the original one back on. But I've just got another one second-hand, and then we'll work on that one, and then we'll just fit it and we'll hear the sound difference and see what comes up. So if you've got one of these bikes, this is what it looks like, the standard stock can. After watching some YouTube clips, I understand now that there's actually quite a big, I don't know if you'll be able to see it under there, underneath the bike there is actually quite a big exhaust baffle box, which I think's got a built-in catalytic converter, but we're not going to obviously do anything with that. So we're going to try this little experiment. I was going to buy an aftermarket sports exhaust, but I thought I'd try this first. So this is the exhaust. Ta-da! I don't know if you could do that. That looks pretty smart, doesn't it? Anyway. Don't know if you can see in there. Don't know if the camera will get in there. Catch the light in there. Okay, yeah, you can see inside the exhaust there's a baffle plate. So all we're going to do, we're going to get a drill through into that. So I've got the drill bit, I'm going to use that, a hole saw. That actually fits perfect in that hole. That's a perfect fit in there. So we'll go ahead and drill that through. You will need a hole saw extension bar. Make sure you get the correct one. This is for a hole saw. Do go ahead and try this yourselves. I bought this one first thinking that was the job, but that's for a flat bit. It's called for a flat bit drill bit. That shank is a lot smaller than that, you can see. I was trying to drill it out, but you won't have it. There'll be nothing left of it. And if you want a chance losing the saw hole, do you want a chance losing the hole saw inside the exhaust? So we'll go ahead and mount that onto there. We'll drill a hole through. I think I've got this off eBay for about £30, this exhaust. It's fairly good condition. I'm not that fussed, to be honest, because if I ever sell the bike I'll just probably take it off and just put the original back on. So we've got our drill set up. There's the beast. I mean, it's maybe easier to do it if you actually fit it to the bike maybe first, because obviously okay, so that's clamped in the vise. When this drills through, as soon as that literally goes through the baffle plate, you want to stop, because the bit that it cuts out will end up staying inside the hole saw. Otherwise, if you just keep drilling and reaming in that, what will happen, the bit will fall inside. Then you probably may not be able to retrieve it if it falls inside. I don't know, it might fall out the back, but... Okay, so the pilot bit's gone through now. So the hole saw is on the actual plate now, so okay, we're through. With the hole drilled now, you won't be able to see it on the camera, but pretty much you can see right through it now. You can see right through the back box, through the hole. So that pipe goes in, that short pipe goes in, it sort of stops, and then where the plate is, where I've drilled through, it just literally blows exhaust straight onto there, and then I suppose it goes around the sides of it and out the back. So I can see daylight right through that now. So what we'll do now, we'll go ahead now and fit it to our bike. I'll do a before and after sound test. I might check the decibel level, and we'll see how we take it from there. So we'll go ahead now and swap it over. So we'll just do a sound test first, and so we hear the decibels before. We'll change the exhaust over and put that on, and we'll see what the difference is in sound. So we'll start it up and see the difference in sound. So that's around between 78 and 80 dBs standard. So we'll go ahead and change the exhaust over now, and we'll do a sound test again. So I'll take the shields off first. These are just Allen heads. There's 3 on that first guard. Take the top guard off. .10mm bolt on the bottom on the socket. .12mm socket on the top. So it should theoretically come off now. Okay, it's exhaust off. Let's get the bolt back on. Do the exhaust clamp back up. Just all screws loose now. Just tighten it up. It'll start loose. Okay, stop tightening that. So the exhaust back together now. I'm going to do the same test again now. This has just got a hole in the back plate of the baffle. Really, so nothing's really changed as much. I mean, it's pretty much a straight through hole now. So I'm going to start the engine, set up the phone. Now we'll do a similar sound test. So it was between 78 and 80 before, so we'll give it another go and see how it sounds. Sounds pretty similar actually. I didn't really hear anything really different there. Don't know, a little bit disappointing really. I thought it had a bit more of a sound to it. So what did I think? Well, not really a great improvement I don't think, to be honest. The sound level was pretty much the same. You saw the decibel level, it went up to 82, which is nothing really, I suppose. It's not really that calibrated that well, but... So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it on there for now. Give it a road test next week when I'm back to my commute to work. See if it sounds any different when the engine's under load. They sound different when they're under load than just idling, don't they? So, but that's quite a big baffle box underneath the bike, the big catalytic converter. So really, if you get an aftermarket just a slip-on, I don't really see how much. It may make a bit of a difference, I don't know, but maybe someone can leave some feedback and tell me if it's worth just getting a slip-on, or maybe you need to get a full system, maybe you need to get a full race system just to get the sound that you require. Thanks for watching.